2018 Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling a tarot deck that's super close to my heart. It's the very first tarot deck I used here on this platform, YouTube. It's the Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place, and it's so worn. I've been cracking up looking at these cards. They're super old to me, and they're the first deck that I've used here. And on my Instagram page, I have been decorating tarot cards, and I started with this deck, and now I'm ending on this deck because I'm finishing my 78th card this week, which I can't believe. So that went super quick. 78 weeks just kind of flew by, and maybe even a little longer. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, for your support on social media. And let's get to the month. We have a lot going on, Taurus, and the sun or the moon is yours this month. It's a full moon in your first house. So let's start the month on the 5th of October. We have Venus retrograding, and she will retrograde at 10 degrees of Scorpio in October through November 16th. So she starts the retrograde in the 7th house of partnership, marriage, relationship, and business partnership as well. So a lot of Taurians are reviewing your connection and who you relate to in your relationship, who you're living with, who you're monogamous with. And then deeper on Halloween, this planet enters the 6th house, going into Libra. So your review will then be in November, the health and how harmonious you are in sync with the body and the physical maintenance of it, and your job as well, your routines. So starting October, you could be assessing the intimate connection in your life and also wanting to create more harmony together as a couple. And if you're single, this is time that you might hear from people that you were already in relationship with in the past. And when Venus retrogrades, the heart tends to remember. And there's a nostalgia to this. I'm wondering if the 6 of Cups will show up here for that nostalgic, harmonious remembering. Our new moon is on the 8th of October at 15 degrees of Libra in the 6th house of well-being, work, maintenance, health, regimen, scheduling a new physical routine. I'm at a loss for words. I'm trying to think of this one. Did I say regimen? I think I did. Physical, what's the word? Bear with me because it's hard for me to think in these while I'm listening and hearing. Let's just say physical fitness. Oh, personal trainers can apply to this experience, starting a new focus in health and maintaining a diet and sacrificing what you are used to in terms of comfort and really creating a new schedule for yourself and workout regimen, health practices, and nutritionists. That's what I was kind of searching for. All of that can come into play, and it's perfect to start this on the 8th of October. And it could really, you could see this take off in the month and create a new way of being, a new certification on your life with this moon in this health sector. On the 9th, Mercury enters Scorpio. It's a Scorpio kind of month. And the 7th house of relationships, again, with Venus there. There's an analyzation there. You're discerning your marriage and your partnership. And also business contracts and partnership contracts can move forward when Mercury is direct and entering the 7th house. So agreements and organization of the schedule in work and relationship is coming to the table here. Who's reporting to who? That kind of structure is also being reviewed. And in terms of career, you might see some kind of reorganization go on here. I know this isn't a Mercury retrograde, But Venus is retrograde, and I'm feeling the word, I want to say reorg, the structure of who reports to who, the hierarchy of work is changing here. The sun on the 23rd enters Scorpio. So again, where the life force goes, we follow marriage, commitment, love, and stability in love. Not the fifth house of lighthearted dating and butterflies, but deep connection and commitment is allowed for Taurus and Taurus rising. Please watch your ascendant forecast too. I forgot to say that in the beginning. Your ascendant is more in alignment with your astrology. I feel like Mercury's retrograde right now. These words are all over the place. But the Sun and Mercury and Venus are in your 7th house. So if you're single, please be present out into the world. Maybe set up this online dating account, Mercury, technology, smaller devices, apps. You can accomplish a lot in meeting people on some of these newer apps. I know it's hard to commit to that full time. It's somewhat maddening. But if you take it lighthearted, you could, it's a numbers game. A friend of mine used to tell me that. It's a numbers game. You just kind of have to spread out and increase your chances. But be visible, Taurus. You are a beauty and you need to be seen. On the 23rd, the full moon is yours at 1 degree of Taurus. Closure for you. And maybe you're closing the door on reckless dating and having to date a whole bunch of people. You could be settling down, honing in on your prey, honing in on the relationship that you've created. Maybe you're getting rid of your little black book. Maybe you're putting a Sharpie to those old school phone numbers in your written phone books. Some of you are ready for fresh starts and you're closing the door on an old physical self. Implementing a health routine and good diet and nutrition on the 8th could then see you by the time the full moon comes, just 16 days later, with this new physical self. You needed a jump start here. Halloween, Samhain, the 31st, for the pagans out there, Mercury enters Sagittarius into your intimacy sector. Who you are coupling with is very important this month and affects your health and well-being, so make sure you choose wisely. You don't have to choose the person that likes you. Choose the person that you connect with. I know that some clients that I read for, we talk a lot about relationship. That's a lot what these readings are, and career and money focus and things like that. But in relationship readings, don't get sucked into just because this is the person that likes you, this has to be the person that's meant for you. Discern your connections just like you would a friendship. They're not just given to you because they appear. It's still your job to discern if it's the right fit. So keep that in mind. Let's get to the tarot. Oh, on the 31st, again, additionally, Venus retrogrades deeper into that 6th house to kind of keep implementing this routine you've established. You don't want to lose what you've worked on the first 2 weeks. You want to get healthy and lose maybe some pounds, but you don't want to lose the stamina that you've begun. So I think Venus creeping into that sector helps to create balance in your health department. Yoga might be a very strong fit for Taurus because of the balance with Venus representing that in the 6th house of health. Taurus, here are your cards for the month of October. Again, if you'd like a private reading with me, this is what I love to do, and I read all through the week. I'm at audreyalison.com. I have half-hour tarot readings that are a perfect monthly fit if you have never had this done before. They are $85. And for just $3 more, for $88, I offer a course in THRU. And it's a 3-week go at your own course, go at your own pace course. And it's pretty fun. We have group chats in there, and there are some video tutorials, pictures, and personal stories of mine throughout the course. So if you're interested, that section is below in the show more. And also VIMEO on-demand tarot readings, psychic tarot readings, are available for $2.99. Thank you so much for your support. If you liked what I did here last month in September for just showing the cards, the psychic tarot reading, then you'll really like the Vimeo. All right, Taurus, here are your cards. The Thinker, Four of Swords. I love this card. Rest, recuperation, retreat, saving your energy. And the body, don't forget, when you are maintaining your health and wellness, sleep is important. It's required in order for the body to replenish cells, to rejuvenate itself, blood flow, nervous system, everything. Sleep is so important, so don't forget to allow your body to rest throughout the health maintenance as well. You're definitely going through stages of transformation here, Taurus, and this is an earth card for you. The Seven of Coins, the Obelisk, going up the ladder of security, and also increase. It could be promotional when it comes to work, earnings, and going upward. King of Cups, he showed up in the previous reading, and I'm actually decorating this card this week. I love this. This is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Very strong intuition card, and some of you are connecting with a water sign in this 7th and 8th house of connection, partnership, marriage, soulmate energy, and intimacy. Well, I would say, hi. You've got some love, you've got some sex, you have some trust and development of intimacy coming through here, Taurus. What a beautiful card of expression and sexuality, intimacy. Also a card of choice. People don't remember often that there's 3 people on the Lover's card. That angel and cherub above them. Some of you could be in a triangle situation when the Lover's card appears, and you might have to make a choice. You need some time to think about your choice and nurture the situation. And I said the 6 of Cups, look at that. It is here. It is nostalgia time. That third person for some of you is someone from the past coming in. And your choice isn't necessarily about 2 new people. It's whether you go backward or forward. And I kind of felt like this card would come up. I'm so glad that it did. And I'm getting a lot of messages from it. I'm getting that, again, just because love comes in to you doesn't necessarily mean you have to choose it. And not everything is a sign. Signs and wonders. Not everything is a sign or deserves the wonderment. You're the best person to discern what you want. And if someone comes in through this Venus retrograde and tries to tell you what you need and what you deserve, think a long time before you react to that or give them an answer. Nurture your decisions. Nurture where you came from. Know that you are worthy. Trust your instincts and intuition. And a lot of you are hearing from water signs right now. You're meant to move forward, always, and upward. And you won't ever have the same relationship again. It is never exactly the same should you choose to go back to something. That phrase in itself is hindering you. You're not going back. You always move forward in a new situation. So keep that in mind too if some of you are considering redos and being with an ex. I hope this was helpful. I am wishing you a sweet October. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.